Hey there, Dr. Mel here, and today in this video I am going to be sharing with you my skin routine. Now, I have to preface this by saying that I'm not a dermatologist. I am not a licensed skincare consultant. I know people in those realms, and many of you have been asking, what do I do for my skin? Because you've perhaps made a compliment on my skin, and I appreciate that. And I've had many people ask me throughout the years, what do I do? But I just have to preface this by saying I am no dermatologist, and at the same time, one of my goals in teaching you is to help you understand sustainable strategies from the inside out. So in this video, we're gonna be talking about sustainable skin strategies and how to really get your body glowing and thriving on the outside. But health is really an inside out first approach. So let me back up a second. When I was growing up, getting into the teenage years when there's hormones and you're going through puberty, I dealt with a little bit of acne, not a ton, but every time I would get my cycle, I would break out on my chin and on my forehead, and I was an athlete, so I was sweating all the time. And eventually I started taking birth control in my later teenage years, which I found that with that hormonal change, it really did actually impact my skin to a point where I would break out on my chin like every single cycle because my hormones were dysregulated. That's a whole nother conversation. But when you are, and if you are on birth control, just remember this, it's basically tricking your body into thinking it's pregnant all the time. Whether you're taking the pill, the IUD, there's many forms. Like I said, that's a conversation for another time, but I think it's important to mention in this video what I've done in my journey and how I can help you find the best health possible, the most sustainable way, and feel empowered in that journey. So it wasn't until I actually started chiropractic care and understanding food as medicine and understanding how drugs influence your neurochemistry and your hormones that my body started to change, including my skin. I also used to be 60 pounds heavier, and my mom has always told me, oh, Melissa, you have such sensitive skin. Your skin is so sensitive. And I would agree that that was probably the case most of the time, but I have found that through these strategies I'm going to share with you, my skin has actually become more resilient and adaptable, and also just aware. I am aware that what I put in my body and what I put on my body influences my entire physiology, including my skin, my hair, my nails, and the inside of my body as well. So one of the things I want to share first is that skin, as many products are out there in the health and beauty and wellness industry, which is a massive industry. I think skincare is like one of the top. There's so many different products out there saying, if you do this and you'll have clear skin, da 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 da. I'm not saying that that's bad. I'm not saying that that isn't useful, because I think that everyone is at a different point in their journey, right? So if you have cystic acne and it's super bad, sometimes you need to start with some of those products to at least know where to start, right? And I have noticed that over time, your body adapts. And it's the same thing with any sort of drug or chemical. Eventually your body needs to adapt and create different ways of adapting to those chemicals over time. And sometimes you need more, sometimes you need to change it. My point is, your skin and your health is an inside out approach. And sometimes products can actually be causing you more distress because it's seen as a chemical and a toxin in your body. So my first point with that is, when you're using products, when you're reading labels, when you're consuming things, whether it's food, water, products on your skin, products in your hair, read the labels. Empower yourself. Read the labels and understand what it is you're putting in your body and on top of your body. Because remember, anything that you ingest and you take in, right? We've heard that adage like food is medicine and you become what you eat. Well, I'll go a step further and say you become what you absorb. And what I mean by that is not just the absorption in your gut. If you have a healthy gut, you absorb nutrients, but you also become what you absorb on your skin. Your skin is the largest organ in the body. It's filled with pores, right? We put sunscreen on, we put lotions on, and for the most part, depending on the chemicals in those products, your body's absorbing that, right? So number one is start to just become empowered and read the labels of the things that you were doing. Start to understand that your food becomes you. Your food is the matter in which your cells use to make more matter, because your cells are turning over and dying and sloughing off all the time. So your food is essentially the soil for new cells to utilize and grow from. So of course, you need to start with feeling empowered in this journey. For me, when I started this journey, I actually started juicing, and that made a huge difference in my body and losing weight and my skin. And I've added a lot of other things, but I started just really looking at my labels. You know, was I eating whole foods, or was I eating condiments that had a ton of chemicals in it, and in turn would make me break out, because breaking out and acne and pimples are a sign of stress. It's a sign of inflammation in your body. So again, number one is become empowered. And in this, I'm going to walk you through some strategies that I do now that people ask me, what products do you use? What face wash do you use? I don't use face wash. There's a disclaimer there. I don't use any face wash. I guess that's not a disclaimer, but truth talk. I don't use any of that. And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying what I do, and maybe it'll inspire you too. So first, when it comes to, I do wear makeup, as you can probably tell, and I'll go through the products that I use so you can start to explore those on your own. One resource I will share with you is EWG. It's an organization that looks at the toxicity levels of certain products. So if you go to EWG, I think it's .com or .org, I apologize, I don't know exactly, ewg.org or .com, you type in the name of the product, whether you're using Mary Kay or Young Living or coconut oil, it will tell you the toxicity levels. So I've done a lot of research on what I'm doing, and knowing that the products I'm using overall have the least amount of toxins. So when it comes to actually taking off my makeup, I use straight up coconut oil. I also use this to cook. This is amazing. You put a little bit on your fingertips and use some water, and your makeup comes right off. You don't have to use any of those crazy products on your eyes and all of that. Listen, I used to use Proactive for years, and I know that it's changed and there's other different companies out there, but I used to use Proactive for years, and it didn't really do anything for me, and it was super expensive. I think I was paying like anywhere from $50 to $80 a month. This big thing of coconut oil, 30 ounces. I like to get the bigger ones because it, you buy more, whatever, get more, save more. I think this costs like $20, and this lasts me a long time. So this I used to cook with. I put it on my face to take off my makeup. So this is my face remover. Kid you not, I don't use anything else. Not my face remover, my makeup remover. I didn't use anything else but this, okay? I also cook with it. Now, when it comes to hydration, I don't use lotion. Let me take that back. I do. I use the coconut lime body butter from Young Living for my hands. Because I'm a chiropractor, I'm using my hands all the time. I'm washing my hands. I use the coconut lime body butter from Young Living. I have a couple other Young Living products here. Also, I'm not trying to sell you Young Living. If you sign up underneath me, do I get a bonus? Yeah. But the point is, do your research. I love Young Living for me. I don't sell it in the office, but if people are curious about oils, I have a membership with them. They're great. They also have makeup products, which are awesome, which I'll go through. But just letting you know, this is not a sales pitch. This is to empower you. Next, this is like food for your face. So what I use for my whole body when it comes to moisturizing is sunflower oil. So literally I'm getting the coconut oil and the sunflower oil from the not produce, but right next to the oil section in your grocery store. So I use this all over my body, including on my face. When I've taken a shower or when I've taken off my makeup, I put it on my face. I like to combine it with a couple oils. Make sure you do your research on oils too. Not all oils are the same. Not all oils come from the same family. You want to make sure that your oils don't have toxins in them. But main one for skin for me is lavender. So I use lavender. I put probably 10 drops in this little pumper that I have with the sunflower oil. And then I also put in a little bit of carrot seed oil because carrot seed has zinc, and zinc is really good at helping protect your skin from the sun. That's the only active ingredient in sunscreen. Everything else in the bottle that you see is preservatives and just stuff that's not necessarily good for your skin, especially when it combines with the sun. But zinc, the only active chemical that's actually protecting your body. So that is found in carrots. So this is carrot seed. I put a little bit of that. Other ones that I like, copaiba. Copaiba can be really nice for your skin. Helichrysum, if I'm saying that right. Helichrysum, it's a flower. And frankincense, all really great for your skin. Again, do your research, but I combine those oils with the sunflower oil to help my body and help my skin. Again, always coming back to inside out. So if you're eating inflammatory foods like excess sugars and refined carbs and all of that, most likely your skin is going to start to show that. Your skin is a manifestation of everything that's happening on the inside of your body. It's a good indicator that something's stressed or not stressed. So take a look at your diet, take a look at what you're putting in your body. I know for me, anytime I have ice cream, I get little pimples around my mouth, but I just know that about me. So that's what I do for taking off my makeup, moisturizing my skin. When it comes to makeup, I'm really particular in that. I don't wear a ton of makeup, and I want to make sure that what I'm putting on my body all day is not causing dysfunctional chemical reactions on my body, especially your eyes and your face and your mouth. I mean, those go directly into your body. There's easy access there. So what I use for a moisturizer, a tinted moisturizer, so it's this one is 25 SPF, is Blissoma. So this is a tinted moisturizer. I just squirt a little bit, put it on my face before I do my foundation, and I love it because it really moisturizes my face actually pretty well. I used to be kind of about these, and once I found Blissoma, knowing that they have really good ingredients, I felt really good about that. So I get that from my friend Jessica, my esthetician at The Nature of Beauty in Minneapolis. You can actually go to thenatureofbeauty.com and find Blissoma, or you can just go to Blissoma. This one is the UVA and UVB, so both types of UV rays protection daily moisturizer with non-nano zinc oxide. Again, we don't want those oxides in our body. So that's what I use as a moisturizer. For my foundation, I use Savvy Minerals, which is from Young Living. And again, you can go right on their website and you can look at all the ingredients. And if you don't know what they are, look up what they do in your body. Everything you put in your body and on your body has to be metabolized through your liver. So if you have a chemical that's this long on your label, your liver is going to have to metabolize that and deal with that, and does who knows what in your body, right? So I use their foundation for my face after the tinted moisturizer, and then I use the bronzer just a little bit to get a little color, okay? So then you know what? I'm going to say this. You wanted to know what I do? This is Revlon. I'm not really sure about so this is eyeliner. It's a crayon eyeliner. There's probably chemicals in here. I believe that Young Living has an eye crayon that's probably less toxic, but I haven't done my research, and that's part of me learning with you. So I use Revlon for my eyeliner, but I do want to start to learn more about that because I don't know what's being used. And another thing you want to look at is a lot of makeup products and skin products are tested on animals. So just being conscious of where your products are coming from and how they're being tested. So I use Revlon for eyeliner. I also use Young Living Savvy Minerals for my mascara. This mascara is amazing. Like, wow. I thought that with an organic mascara, which you're going to be spending more. This mascara costs $18. It's not your $9.99. It's definitely double the price, but it's good quality. I have found that using this mascara has actually helped my eyelashes grow. This one has lavender in it. Now, I'm also using lavender and coconut oil to take off my makeup, which I feel like is helping. I don't know, my eyelashes are getting longer and it's great. I don't have science to prove that. Like I said, I'm not a dermatologist, but that's just what I notice in my body and how my body has changed. But also Savvy Minerals mascara. And then I don't actually use eyeshadow. I just use the bronzer, like a little bit on top of my eyes and then on my cheeks, and that's it. That's what I use. Now, I will say, as far as my hair products, I do use a texturizer spray that I know is probably not good for me, but everything in moderation. And I haven't found something that does what I need it to do, because I do like to have a little bit more volume in my hair. So if you know any products that are like a texturizing spray that actually do this and keep it good all day, comment below. I would love to hear about that. Like I said, I'm learning with you. When it comes to my hair care, as far as shampoo and conditioner and body, I use a shampoo bar from Lush. I love that company. I love their products. I know what they put in it. It's all organic stuff. And I also use a body bar from Goat's Milk from our co-op as far as for my body. And then I use an organic conditioner from the co-op as well. It's like a peppermint echinacea type conditioner. And again, is it giving my hair like the volume and all the stuff that these commercials say? I don't know, probably not. But, you know, I use a little bit of that texturizing, not a ton. I'm not like shh for like 5 minutes, but just a little bit. Part 2 continued on sustainable skincare strategies with Dr. Mel. So as I was mentioning, just going through what I do from a food perspective, what I do from a product perspective, doing your research, making sure that you understand that health, including your skincare, is an inside out approach. And that, again, I'm not a licensed dermatologist or skincare consultant, but I do study how things affect the body, the physiology, the neurology, and all of that. One thing I do want to mention with another strategy, collagen. You've probably heard of it. If you're anything like me and you're looking into ways that you can optimize your health, collagen is a hot topic right now. So collagen is super supportive, and what it looks like is just a white powder. This one is animal-based, so if you're vegan or vegetarian, you probably want to look into other options, ones that maybe come from fish. There's collagen that comes from fish. This one comes from cows, grass-fed cows, but you can also get like hemp collagen, plant collagen. Not as much protein, but you can purchase that. So it's just a white powder, okay? And I put a little bit in my coffee every single morning. So collagen has not all essential amino acids, and all amino acids because there's essential and non-essential, but this one from Bulletproof. Bulletproof is a brand I like because I know how they're sourcing their ingredients and how they're sourcing their products by Dave Asprey. So I like to support those companies who do their research. But collagen, I get this one, the unflavored brand, has amino acids in it. This one in particular has 18 out of the 20. Now they're saying there might be 22 amino acids. Again, science is always changing, folks. But this one has 18 out of the 20 or 22 amino acids that exist. Remember, there's 9 essential amino acids, which means it comes from food only. You need to consume those through food. And then 13 non-essential, meaning our body produces it on its own. And if you think about the building blocks of your body, people think of proteins, right? Well, amino acids are the building blocks of protein. So amino acids are actually an even more refined building block that can really help support your skin, your hair, your nails, your eyes, your muscles. I love this like post or pre or during workouts. So get yourself some collagen, see how your body responds to that. I have noticed that my hair grows like crazy, my nails grow like crazy. It's awesome. My joints feel better. It's something that I recommend to my clients and my practice members. And again, I do not get any kickback from these products, especially from Bulletproof. I wish I did because I talk about it all the time. But there's other brands like Vital Proteins is great. I think Dr. Axe, I believe is his name, is great. There's Ancient something or other. See, I haven't done all the looking into the brands, but I know there's a ton out there. So again, I empower you to do your research when it comes to this. I wanted to create this video because many of you have asked, what do you do for your skincare? Bottom line, inside out first. Inside out approach first. Using things like this, such as collagen, other products can help optimize, but I want you to come back to looking at what it is you're consuming and putting in your body and how that may be impacting the expression of your skin. And remember that beauty is an inside out job, right? You may look beautiful on the outside, you may have clear skin, but if your body isn't functioning well on the inside, we got to take a look at that. And that beauty really is more than just how you look. It's everything else about you. Your character, your personality, your kindness, your traits about you that you love, your determination, your passion, your strength, whatever it is, beauty goes beyond skin. So thanks for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments, let me know what you do for your skincare that's worked for you. Maybe things that don't work. I would love to know so I can keep supporting you on this journey. Make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell to get the notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.